Ten Best Picks presents the top 10 best Chromebooks. Starting at number 10. HP 14G5 Chromebook. In 10th place is the HP 14G5 Chromebook. This is the only laptop on the list that comes from the budget Chromebook category. There are plenty of budget Chromebooks available, but the HP 14G5 is the one that offers the best overall experience. The HP 14G5 offers an amazing 14-inch IPS panel display and comes with 1920 by 1080 resolution. You expect this resolution from higher spec devices, but you do not get many budget Chromebooks offering this. It also weighs just 1.53 kilograms, so it's definitely a great budget Chromebook to take out and about with you. It comes with 4 GB of RAM and 32 GB of storage, and the Intel Celeron processor is capable of speeds up to 2.40 GHz. If I was recommending a budget Chromebook to a friend, then this is the one I would choose right now. It's not a hybrid, which may not be suitable for anyone who wants to use a Chromebook as a tablet. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. At number 9. Acer Chromebook Spin 15. The Acer Spin 15 is another Chromebook on the large side. It comes with a 15-inch display, so it's not as big as the Lenovo Yoga, but possibly still too big for most people looking for a portable laptop. It comes with an Intel Pentium N4200 processor capable of speeds of up to 2.40 GHz. The 8 GB of RAM keeps this device performing well, and the 64 GB of onboard storage is enough for installing plenty of Android apps. It comes with a 1920 by 1080 display with IPS technology, so viewing angles are great, and you get clear images. The keyboard is not as good as others on this list, but it is not the worst either. The keys are well spaced out as you would expect on a device as large as this one. Number 8 of my list. Lenovo Yoga C630. It may be a bit controversial that the Lenovo Yoga is in position 8. This is because on paper it should be much higher on the list. On performance alone, it's a fantastic device. However, there are a lot of reasons why it's only made the 8th position. First of all, it's the size of the device. There may be some people who like huge displays on a Chromebook, but the 15.6-inch display on offer is too much for most people. Also, when you consider this as a hybrid, it's rather laughable to expect to see people use the Yoga C630 as a tablet. It's just too big. This is the main problem, as it simply is not a laptop that you would want to take out and about with you. To this extent, it begs the question why you would want such a device. Personally speaking, I would prefer a Chromebook because you can then choose your own display and keyboard. Coming at number 7. Asus Chromebook Flip C302. It's hard to believe that the Asus C302 is 7th in the top 10 Chromebooks to buy in 2019. It was only 2 years ago when this device was only beaten by the Pixelbook and was loved by so many Chromebook fans. However, it's not a time to be sad about it. It just shows how far the Chromebook has come in the last couple of years. The Asus C302 is still a great Chromebook and still outperforms most of the laptops in this list when it comes to looks alone. Its perfect slab-like aluminium chassis is very similar to the Apple Mac Pro when closed. It also has a great 12.5-inch display capable of 1920 by 1080 and weighs just 1.25 kilograms, so it's one of the lightest in this list. Obviously, the specs are not as great anymore because the device is a few years old. That being said, it still comes with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage, so it's still usable even today. The Intel M3 6th generation processor is capable of speeds up to 2.20 GHz, and you never notice any performance issues for most day-to-day tasks. At number 6. HP X2 Chromebook. The HP X2 Chromebook is completely different from all the other Chromebooks available. It's very similar to the Microsoft Surface Pro and is a true 2-in-1 Chromebook device. This is because it comes with a detachable keyboard. You are then left with a tablet that looks very similar to any other tablet on the market. It's great to see HP try something different, and I personally like the design of the HP X2 Chromebook. It also comes with a stylus included, which explains why the price is a little higher than most of the Chromebooks in this top 10 list. It comes with an Intel M3 7th generation processor, a huge 8GB of RAM and 64GB of storage. The performance is great, and the stylus works perfectly. If you are looking for a Chromebook but would prefer to use the device as a tablet the majority of the time, then this may be the Chromebook for you. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Halfway of my listed number 5. Dell Inspiron 2-in-1. The 5th best Chromebook you can buy in 2019 goes to the Dell Inspiron 14. It has the same Intel i3 8th generation processor as the HP X360. So you may be thinking why it did not get the 4th position slot above the Asus C434. If we were considering performance alone, then it would, but there is more to buying a new Chromebook than performance alone. Although the Dell Inspiron 14 is a nice looking laptop, it does not have the same wow factor as the HP X360 or Asus C434 when it comes to looks alone. The keyboard is also not as good. Do not get me wrong, the keyboard works just fine, and you can type at length, but it just isn't as good for typing as the HP X360 or Asus C434. It was a difficult decision to put the Dell Inspiron 14 in 5th place because on paper it beats the current Asus C434 model. It's just a shame that it lets itself down slightly everywhere else. It's heavier and slightly bulky compared to both the Asus C434 and HP X360 devices. That being said, it's still a great Chromebook and is a perfect all-rounder hybrid. Coming in at number 4 of my list, Asus Chromebook Flip C434. This is another Chromebook that I love because it also looks absolutely stunning. Very similar to the HP X360, it comes with a 14-inch display that neatly fits into a 13-inch chassis. It's the replacement of the much-loved Asus C302, which was the king of Chromebooks, apart from the Pixelbook, for a good couple of years. Asus has done a really good job with the Asus C434. The display offers Full HD 1920 by 1080 resolution, and the IPS panel makes viewing at any angle a pleasure. The images are crisp and sharp, and those ultra-thin bezels around the display makes it definitely one of the best-looking Chromebooks available. It would have beaten the HP X360 into 3rd place, but it is slightly let down by the processor and RAM on offer. Although it's not a slow Chromebook by any means. It comes with an Intel M3 8th generation processor capable of speeds up to 3.40 GHz. It comes with more storage than the HP X360 at 128 GB, which is great, but only has 4 GB of RAM. Yes, this amount of RAM is perfectly acceptable, and you would be able to use all of the Android apps currently available. The Asus C434 can also perform well when multitasking. However, 4 GB of RAM is a little bit of a letdown. At number 3. HP Chromebook X360. The 3rd best Chromebook in 2019 is the HP X360. I love the HP X360 Chromebook. It looks really cool, and it's a really good performer. This is thanks to the Intel i3 8th generation processor, which has a base speed of 2.20 GHz and a max clock speed of 3.40 GHz. It's competitively priced for what's on offer and also comes with 8 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. The only slight concern is the storage space. It's not too much of an issue, but 64 GB is the absolute minimum you would expect from a Chromebook launched in the last year. There is a micro South Dakota slot, which means you can easily add further storage at a later date. The 14-inch display fits into a compact 13-inch chassis, which means the HP X360 is truly portable. The display comes with an IPS panel, and the Full HD at 1920 x 1080 looks beautiful. Coming at number 2. Acer Chromebook Spin 13. If you love the Pixelbook but cannot justify spending so much money, then the Acer Spin 13 might be the one for you. The Acer Spin 13 comfortably gets the number 2 position because it's the closest Chromebook to match what the Google Pixelbook can offer. It's got a slightly larger display at 13.5 inch and comes with a fantastic resolution of 2265 by 1504. It uses the same 3:2 aspect ratio as the Pixelbook and the touchscreen works flawlessly. Unlike the Pixelbook, the stylus is included in the price, so although it's an expensive Chromebook, it offers much better value for money than the Pixelbook. It comes with two specifications. The basic model has an Intel i3 8th generation processor capable of 3.4 GHz and comes with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. However, it's the higher spec model that got the Acer Spin 13 into second position. This is thanks to its Intel i5 8th generation processor with a clock speed of 3.4 GHz that comes with 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. The Acer Spin 13 performance is superb. And number 1. Google Pixelbook. I guess it's no big surprise that the Google Pixelbook gets the number 1 slot. Yes, it's true that it isn't the cheapest Chromebook out there, but it definitely is still the best. Google launched the Google Pixelbook to give manufacturers a bit of a push. The Chromebook market got a little stagnant for a few years, and the Pixelbook helped to change all that. It comes in 3 different specifications. The first 2 models come with an Intel i5 7th generation processor capable of speeds of up to 3.3 GHz, and both come with 8 GB of RAM. The basic model comes with 128 GB, and the mid-range model 256 GB of storage. The most expensive third model comes with an Intel i7 7th generation processor capable of 3.6 GHz. It comes with a massive 16 GB of RAM and 512 GB of storage. It isn't cheap, but it's definitely the best Chromebook on the market right now. The Pixelbook weighs in at just 1.10 kilograms and comes with a 12.3-inch display. That may sound like a pretty small display, but when you consider the resolution of 2400 by 1600. For more information and price, check out the product links in description underneath the video. Thank you for watching this video. Please subscribe my channel, share this video and hit the like button.